Wyatt, and today my audience is my local school board. Good evening. My name is Sue Wyatt. My son Wesley Wyatt is a student in this district who receives special education services through his individualized education plan. I come before you today to tell you about how some district policies are in conflict with his rights as a student with a disability and are denying him the right to a free and appropriate public education that will make him college and career ready. Wesley is a student with autism. As you may know, autism is defined as a spectrum disorder with widely varying symptoms from what clinicians call high functioning to low functioning. Wesley is considered high functioning. He is bright and articulate. As a result, people often forget that he has a disability. In one of my presentations, I call him the boy with the invisible disability. However, one of the hallmarks of autism is a tendency toward anxiety, especially if presented with overwhelming situations. For Wesley, taking a full-time course load is overwhelming. Add to that the recent demands of the Common Core state standards and the resulting overemphasis on frequent assessments, and there simply are not enough hours in the day for a student with a disability whose IEP allows for extra time to keep up. Yet, this district is focused on on-time graduation, meaning that a student entering 9th grade is expected to be graduating high school 4 years later. To this end, district policy states that students must take, for example, the Global History, U.S. History, and English Regents exams with their cohort classes. For students with IEPs, I would argue that exceptions could and should be made regularly. Students with IEPs qualify for educational services until they reach age 21. I maintain that while not every student will need that much time to complete their requirements, that option should be afforded to students. Students like Wesley would benefit from this by taking fewer classes at one time, learning and producing at their own pace. The academic rigor would not be diminished, but the level of stress and anxiety would be considerably reduced. Students would then be able to take even more rigorous classes, such as AP courses or even classes through this district's partnerships with RIT and the University of Rochester. This would meet the district's goal of making students college and career ready when they leave high school. Forcing students to leave school on time, but with only minimal requirements met, does not meet this goal. I urge you to consider changing the district policy of requiring key exams to be taken by all students in a cohort class simultaneously. If the purpose of education is to prepare students to live in a diverse world, let's start by accepting that students who learn differently have a place too. Thank you.